Morning everyone, John from Popeyes Postcards. Going to do our daily what sold video. As you can see on the screen, my sales are half of what they were yesterday, or double what they were a couple days ago. But 25 orders, $194, pretty good sales day. Haven't sold anything on Hip in 4 days. I have stopped my yearly subscription, which was like $20 a month. I'm now on a monthly, which I think is $25 a month, and that's just a progression toward probably stopping or not selling on Hip anymore. I just checked for February. I had 24 orders for $282, so it's almost 300 there for February, but so far for March, 5 orders for like $53 in the first 10 days of March. So if there's ever a month where I don't make my nut of $25, then I'm done with Hip. It's not worth it. So okay, I'll go ahead and get started here. Yeah, 25 orders, $194. This is Mother Chicken with Chicks Artist Style, something like that, in Switzerland. I guess Mother Chicken would be a hen. There's the back. This company, this Steel or Stali or Stelly, however you pronounce it, they do a lot of animals, a lot of dogs, cats, stuff like that, and they do pretty well. This was $6.99, and I have a couple extra copies. Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, the Chalet Restaurant on Route 15. I don't know what, 1970, 50s, 60s, something like that. $5.59. This is New York City, New York, Fort George Amusement Park roller coaster trolley. There's the trolley amusement park. Right there. $12 on a best offer. Here's the back. There's the back. Next we have Wekiwachi, Florida, Beautiful Mermaids, The Wizard of Oz. There's the Scarecrow. I guess that's Dorothy. $9.99. Got these at the Big Flea, the York Postcard Show in this past November. Average of 80 cents I paid for that card, and another one went to the same buyer. And this one is the Mermaids, Pussycat, and Char Woman. I wonder if that's, what is Char Woman? That makes no sense. Char Woman. Don't understand it. But $9.99, again, paid 80 cents for that card. Vermont St Johnsbury, 1950s, Main and Eastern Avenue Street View. This has probably been up for 7 to 8 years and took a best offer of $5. Next, California State Map Wine Country. Probably 1970s chrome card. Yeah, maybe even into the early 80s. $4.99 for that card. Palm Beach, Florida, Afternoon Tea, Coconut Grove. Here's that. It's been up. We can just tell by the background, or at least I can tell by the background. It's been up for 7 to 8 years, maybe longer. $4 best offer. Mount McGregor, New York, MetLife Company, Sanatorium, Artist Lake, Nurses Cottage. Got this many years ago. Used to have a postcard source out in Toronto, Ohio, and all of his cards were a quarter, and I would sit there for days on end with him at his kitchen table and cherry pick cards. So I paid a quarter for this a couple years ago. $3, and then the same buyer, same place, bought this one also. $3. What was on the back there? Hand colored, full size only. Okay. $3 for that one. Duluth, Minnesota, Point from Incline Railway, 1906. Detroit Publishing. Minnesota Point. $6.99 for that card. This is Humor, Nashville, Tennessee. We don't have a town drunk. We all take turns. Har, 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 har. This is Continental Size. Came in the auction from August of 2021. And I got $2.49 for that card. And I have probably 20 copies of that. Fort Bragg, California. Noyo Harbor View of Fishing Fleet and Village. And that went for $5.99. Next, Sanibel Island, or Sanibel Cativa Island, Florida, a lovely beach view, 1950s. Here's that, and that sold for $9.99. San Diego, California, Santa Fe Train Railroad Station. And probably 1940s linen. And that went for $5.99. Next, large letter greetings from Houston, Texas, 1936. Which is that 6A, 1936. And it went for $4.99. DC, I keep saying that. York Postcard Show, probably paid 80 cents for that. Beautiful woman, art, hand colored. I called it artisaned AN. I'm not sure who AN is. But hand tinted, hand painted, $7.99. There's the back. And yeah, $7.99. This is Port Wentworth, Georgia. Is it Haups? Tourist Court, gas pumps, 1940s. There's that. And $9.99 for that card. Next, Easton, Pennsylvania, Lafayette College campus, Brainerd Hall, 1905. And that sold for $10. This is Idaho Springs, Colorado, 6 and 40 Restaurant Inn. And that sold for $6.99. Again, it's probably been up for 7+ years. New Kensington, Pennsylvania, high school building, 1919. The same person who yesterday made an offer on a card, and I accepted, and then they immediately canceled. They bought this one, so at least they paid, which is good. $6.50 for that card. Good Hunting in Alaska, a walrus kill vintage linen. And that's another card that's been up for 7+ years, and that sold for $6.99. A couple more here. These next ones all went to the same buyer. Easter Fantasy Dressed Chicks, Champagne Eggs Unsigned Clapsaddle, 1913. And you'll see a theme with all these cards that this person bought. I'll show you the back. And that sold for, I took a best offer, I think it was $15 or $16. And then there's this one, a Joyous Easter Fantasy Dressed Chick, red coat, blue hat. Had a question in the comments the other day about whether to use anthropomorphic or dressed. And after thinking about it and answering the question, I think the best thing to say is dressed and fantasy together. It says $10.99. I took a best offer, so probably $7 or $8 for that card. And then another little dressed chicks, or here I put anthropomorphic. I didn't put fantasy in this one. $14.99, which was probably about $10 to $12 on a best offer. But you can see they like the dressed chicks is their niche. And that was a nice, probably $30, $40 order. And then the last card on eBay, Las Vegas, Nevada, view of 8 casinos, hotels at night, number 2. Oh, I need to make sure I got the right one packed up. So, $2.49, and probably paid pennies for it in the auction in August of 2021. Okay, there you go. Pretty good day of sales, although it was half of what I sold yesterday, or the other day, but still pretty good. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.